Alright, hey folks, and welcome back for more Starfield. Again, have some free time, so thought I'd record during the day. We're doing the UC quest line here.
You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
Indeed.
Terrormorphs, as in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here? Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
You can shove right off. Don't mind me. I'll take a seat. Miss Evangeline Radcliffe.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
We're on behalf of the United Colonies. We need the Freestar Collective's help.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Oh my, I like the bottom one there. You heard correctly. We need access to the archives.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to say.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Thank you, Ambassador. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
Wow, this is going to be difficult. How many lives are you willing to risk here because you have a grudge against the UC?
You think this is about a grudge? This is about safety, and that's not something I take lightly.
I overheard what you're saying. You were a soldier. It was your job to protect, and that's what we intend to do with this data.
It's a job I take very seriously. It's why I'm even entertaining what you're suggesting right now.
Innumerable lives may hang on your decision here.
Preventing more deaths is precisely what I'm trying to do by keeping the archives sealed. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC is just gonna have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
Okay. How do I stand up?
This building is Freestar sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
Why don't y'all just stop jumping on that freaking broom that y'all are trying to pogo stick on?
That woman is an absolute...
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
say it.
sorry.
Say it. Say it.
Oh,
Say it.
you're the Vanguard captain, right?
Yep.
You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier.
Just doing my duty.
Doubt the Vanguard would have a lot of recruits if that were the job description. But I'll take your point. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
Sounds like you could be doing more, a lot more, like working with me.
You want to work with me? Why don't we talk somewhere a bit more private?
Okay. I don't think we went very far.
Hey, maybe try not to look like you're following me?
Andrea, you're in the way.
You have done this before, right?
Andrea, you're in the way, girl.
You're allowed 3 places. Conference room, lobby, or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
Stop telling me what to do.
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me?
We need more help preventing terramorph attacks, and we're not expecting the ambassador's support.
No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, what would you need from me?
I need you to give me her access code.
Okay, first you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side. Better chance of splitting the atom with a spoon than me getting that from her.
Can you give me access to the code machine?
The code machine. Only the ambassador's cleared for in there. Sorry.
I need access to recorders without being seen.
Recorders. Huh. Well, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services?
I got 1,000 credits with your name on them.
Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to hire me. Oh, I'm not taking a bribe.
Oh boy. I'll be right back.
Oh, all right. I'll be here.
Politics. Access the UC listening device? Like these lockpicks just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. How do I... Where is it and how do I get to it? Do I have to go this way?
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
Okay. Let me just lie to him. What's this? What's in here? It's like those credits. Let me just close the door.
I can get you into Radcliffe's office, but I need to know what I'm getting in return.
Hmm. Diplomatic office will bring you on as an operative. Put your real talents to use.
Really? Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Oh yeah, they'll be right over. Don't worry about that. Do I have a slate, maybe? No, it's BCFC security. Okay. Maybe I should have took the stealth stuff. Wait, what's up over here? Don't mind me. Hello there. You know, not standing anywhere where I'm not supposed to be with my droopy eyes. Down this way. Oh.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch! Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process. What are you getting at, ma'am? I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if one opened up? The mind's as hard in what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him. Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep. Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh? Good night, Eva.
Wow. Okay. This lady's even worse than I thought she was. I do not feel bad about blackmailing either of these people or lying to that guy. Don't mind me. Definitely no evidence whatsoever that I was in there.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives.
I know you're planning to wait. I know you're planning to replace someone on the Council of Governors.
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure you do. There's evidence. I imagine bad things would happen if your bosses found out.
No. If the council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is one of trust, no? So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives.
Fine, but I want you to beg me not to turn you in.
You're joking, right?
No. I'm absolutely not joking. I want tears.
You want... Okay. Please. I spoke hastily. And I know you, my dear friend, wouldn't want to let anything get in the way of the two of us and our factions working together. And isn't that ultimately what this is all about? In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the Terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes. But those two items should be enough to allay any suspicions.
Plus my negotiation fee seems like it should all work out just great.
What on earth are you... Ah, yes. How could I forget? Here, the fee. Now let's go get your code piece so you can be on your way.
7,000 credits? Okay, lady. I want to put a bullet in your head, but okay.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion.
Okay. If I have a chance to double cross her, I'm doing it. I'll just say that right now. But nothing really stands
Sounds
out.
like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Politicians, man. They're amazing. Well, I guess I'm lumping them all in together. That politician, man, she was amazing. I'm kind of curious of what's actually in this place. Sanctum Universal.
That first jump, it changes you, unlocks something within you. Have you felt it? It's something, isn't it? The further out we reach into the stars.
One simple jump. The same as I made dozens of times before, and something touched me. Something warm.
Dang.
Is there anything I can help with? I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
Not seeing anything.
Are you sure about that? I think we're all looking for something, even if we're not aware of it.
A strong ship and a good gun.
Wouldn't be the first time, but if you find you're desiring something more, perhaps the church can be of service. You might give something of our writings a read. See what you think. I'd recommend starting with Among the Graph Jumps. I'm sure there's a copy lying about somewhere. And if you'd like, we could have a little chat afterwards. I'll certainly be here for it, or any other reason you might need me.
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many things do over time. There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the idea.
I'll give it a look.
Wonderful. I really would be happy to discuss it with you sometime.
I just take it. Any common tribute invites comparison to some more pure form as we work our way up to the tree of attributes from apples, the red color waveforms, the energy, space-time into existence. We find fewer and fewer branches to explore. All of reality eventually converges to a single point. Some call it Omega, others Telos, some call it God, but its true nature is best understood another way. Where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to the simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. While certainly this being which gave rise to reality itself seeks to understand its consequence, by which I mean you and me, our senses are limited, only able to perceive 3 dimensions as we helplessly flung along forth in a single direction. But our finest minds tell us the universe has at least 12 dimensions, and who knows what further knowledge may be revealed in time. From our meager capacity, the universe is not simply unexplored, but fully unknowable. Physical embodiments are limited to the movement in 3 dimensions, just as fabric is bound to and defined by its warp and weft. But we have a power that raises above the unminded matter that merely exists without will. We can bend the fabric of space-time, rending warp from weft, peering through the veil we otherwise mistake for all that there is. When we do so by jumping from point to point, we are not merely moving into space, but becoming voyagers into a new level of understanding. Those moments between grab jumps are not simply nothingness, but glimpses into the understand of the mystery that underlies all reality. To know that truth is to become closer to the divine ourselves. This is the purpose of our lives. The purpose of the Sanctum Universum is to guide you in 3. In these experiences, so each opportunity to know is not squandered. Seek out Aquilius, let him open your heart to the understanding that is no different from your mind, and join us as we seek further communion and increase our sharing in the nature of the divine. I see.
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance.
You're a priest?
Keeper by title. But yes, I suppose the title fits. I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to be here for those who need us, who find meaning in our message.
I read your writing.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me, what did you think?
I found it engaging.
I'm so glad to hear that. I confess I do feel something of a swell of pride every time I learn my thoughts mean something to others. It's a good reminder that we're onto something here. You're always welcome here if you ever need comfort or advice or just want someone to talk to.
Okay. I got experience for that. Okay.
The Sanctum will always be here for those who seek it.
Well, I'm already
I
here.
hope you have the chance to read more about our beliefs. Well, we're a newer organization, at least officially. Our facility here in New Atlantis has only been around a few decades. But we're gaining new members all the time. I think people have been grasping for something to express what they're experiencing, and I'm glad we can be here for them. May God go with you.
Interesting. So these people are talking about feeling stuff whenever they do grab jumps. And the rings and stuff are like... a lot of the powers that I've gotten are like gravity based. So if that's the case...
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended for now. It may not have been their intention. Reprehensible.
Maybe we're becoming a new species since we're like crab jumping all over the place. Is that... What is that? That's like a Space Odyssey? Is that what they're kind of talking about in that? Can't really remember. Mark says to go that way, but you know me, I go the complete opposite direction. Okay, what's all this? Goes back outside. Ow. What is all this? Infinity Limited HQ? What? Okay. Before we go off on some huge tangent, I'm just gonna go back to the quest. Wait. If she's there... I thought I passed her on the roof. Okay. It's almost like nobody's been in here for years. Is this a snake? It's a little snake thing. Okay. Embassy.
This is certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis. Okay. What in the world, man? And it seems this tree has decided it now owns this place.
What in the world?
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
What in the world is this place, man? Remember to increase stink bonus by 1. Thank you. Oh boy. This one's pretty tough, actually. Okay. Hopefully that's the right thing to do. Then this one. Update friend info. Okay. Yeah, because guns and ammo is a normal thing to just have laying around. What is this craziness, man? Whoa, okay. Whoa. Ow. Ow. Alright, pay attention. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Did they have anything of value?
Is there some kind of like hallucinogen stuff going on or what? What's in here? Don't mind me. Let's see. Okay. Did I pick up a container lid? Oh boy, this is complicated. Okay, well, I did it for the XP. Interesting. Beware demons? Beware demons? Pardon me? You said beware demons. Let's take out the big gun. The other one. What is this place, man?
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
I'll be there in a sec. Okay, there's actually nothing over here. Looks like all this is tagged as owned. Oop. Interesting. What? Look at its mass. Europium? Okay. These aren't really worth very much, so I'm not going to take them. Why is the ambassador living in a place like this? Why does he have a VHS tape? There's just a bunch of sealed meals in here. What is this?
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Spaceport was, or is, in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Correct.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You don't need my assurances. Independent observers will verify its use responsibility.
Every measure will be taken to ensure the information is used for good.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Indeed. Should I talk to him?
The Great Serpent guide your path.
So why'd everyone leave?
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Why'd you stay behind?
House Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim. So, when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit. This is the right of all his followers.
The Great Serpent, that's your god, right?
The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house. The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark, and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
Okay. I want to read all that, but is there like a key to that door over there? No? Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go through all this. Why is there all these turrets here? resource there. Okay, well, now we gotta run all the way out of here. This place is ridiculous. How do I get out? Ridiculousness. It says first floor. What?
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have
Yeah, come over here. Just knock that over. Bring it with you. Yeah, take it right along. Perfect.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
They mean something. Important to find out what.
It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
I think I have goals, and goals is important.
A goal is something you work towards, an expectation of achievement. That is not the same. I believe it is sometimes phrased as, the destination is not as important as the journey. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
There's no way to know what someone else is going through.
You believe I am too quick to judge. Perhaps that is so. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
Sorry life has been hard for you.
I am not asking for pity. I have done what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
Why did your family insist on independence?
They believed, and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family did not share our values, our goals, and was ultimately a potential threat. My time in the settled systems has mostly led me to agree with them.
Getting by on your own is admirable.
It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Okay. Well, House Rune is crazy. Run in, run in, run in, run in, run in. Oh, okay. So there is swimming. Look at that. Don't mind me, just jumping around like a monkey. Cabinet chambers. There she goes again, running into the wall. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xena protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of Terramors touch down undetected?
Magic.
Hello.
Alright, so we're gonna call it here and pick this up next time. I feel like I'm gonna start the conversation and it's gonna go on forever, so thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll talk to you later.